皆様、本日は比叡山宗教サミッ
Good
ト
afternoon, honored
35周年記
guests.
念
Thank you
世
for
界宗教者
joining
平和の祈り
the
の集い
ceremony of prayer for
世
world
界
peace
平和
of the
祈りの
35th
式典に
anniversary of
お
the
集まりいた
religious
だきま
summit
して
meeting on Mount
誠
Hiei.
にありがとうございま
I
す。
thank you very much indeed.
私は本日の進行
I
役
serve
を
as the
務めさせていただ
master
きま
of
す
ceremony today,
実行委員会の
and
山田
my
歌で
name
ござい
is
ます。
Uta
ど
Yamada
うぞよろしくお願
from
いいたしま
Executive
す。
Committee Ceremony Department. It's nice to see you all.
私は本日のア
I'll
シ
be
スタントを
serving
務め
as
させ
an
ていただきます
assistant today.
土屋明子でご
And
ざ
my
いま
name
す。
is
どうぞよろしくお願い申し上げ
Akiko
ます。
Tsuchiya.
本日10時よ
And
り
from 10 o'clock
国立京都
at
国際
Kyoto
会館にて
International
開
Conference
会
Hall,
式が
the
無事
opening
滞りな
ceremony
く
was
執
held
り行われました。
successfully.
それではただいまよ
Then,
り
now,
世界の宗教者が集
I'd
い
like to
語り合い
introduce
平
to
和を祈
you
る比叡山宗教サミット35周年記念
the
世界宗教者
representatives
平和の
of
祈り
the
の集い世界平和
executive
祈りの式典を開式いたしま
committee.
す。
Before that, I would like to officially declare the opening
なお本
of
日の
the
ステージには
ceremony of prayer for
ウクラ
world
イナ侵
peace.
攻の早
And
期
you
終結
find
を
on
願
the
い
stage are the
ウクライナの
flowers,
国歌ひまわりを
the
飾らさせ
Ukraine
ていただいており
national
ます。
flowers.
それではまずはじめに
And then, with no
比叡
further
山宗教
ado,
サミット
at the
35周年記
beginning,
念世界宗教者平和の祈りの集い
I would like to introduce to
実行委
you
員会代
the
表並びに来賓ご来
representatives
賓の
of
方
the
々をご紹
executive
介させて
committee
いた
and
だ
the
きます。
honorable guests of the ceremony of prayer for world peace of the
実行委員
35th
会
anniversary of the
名誉
religious
顧問
summit meeting on Mount Hiei.
日本宗教連盟理事長教派神道
Honorary
連合会
Advisor
理事
Executive
長
Committee,
神
Reverend
道
Fumio
総
Shishi
会館長
No, Chairperson of the Board, Japanese Association of Religious
ロー
Organizations,
マ教皇庁
President
就任特
Shinto
命全
So,
権大
His
使レ
Excellency
オ・ボッカルディ大司
Archbishop
教様
Monsignor Leo Boccaldi, Apostolic Nuncio to Japan,
リオ・ボカルディジェームス・バグマン
Reverend James Bagwan, General Secretary, Pacific Conference of Churches, Honorary Advisor Executive Committee, Reverend Kiyoshi Tsuchiya, Chairman, Japan Confederation of Christian Churches, General Superintendent, Japan Assemblies of God. Advisor Executive Committee, Reverend Kurenai Deguchi, Spiritual Leader Omoto, Professor Desmond Carhill, Moderator, Asian Conference of Religions for Peace. Professor Agostino Giovannioli, Head Asian Division Department, Community of San Egidio. Advisor Executive Committee, Reverend Munemichi Kurozumi, Chief Patriarch Kurozumi Kyo. Advisor Executive Committee, Reverend Shuko Ishizuki, Head Priest Soto Shu. Advisor Executive Committee, Reverend Koi Sato, Chairperson of the Board, Japan Buddhist Federation. Reverend Toshikazu Ishikura, Chairperson, Board of Directors, Federation of New Religious Organizations of Japan, President, Daigeikai. Reverend Masakazu Kanaoka, Board Director, Association of Shinto Shrines. Advisor, Executive Committee, Reverend Toshio Endo, President, Japan Muslim Association.
実行委員会
Advisor to
顧問
Executive
宮本
Committee,
圭司
Venerable Keishi Miyamoto, Leader, Myochikai.
実行委員
Executive Committee Member, Reverend Yoshinao Otsuka, Bishop, Catholic Church Diocese.
実行委員会
Exec-
顧問
Advisor Executive Committee,
世界宗教者
Reverend
平和会議
Makoto
日本委員会
Uematsu,
理事長
Chairperson, World Conference of Religions for Peace, Japan.
田中康弘
Reverend Yasuhiro Tanaka, Chief Priest, Kamo Wakei Kazuchi Jinja Shrine.
五条良知
Reverend
全日本
Ryochi
仏教
Gojo,
会
Vice President, Japan Buddhist Federation.
馬淵直樹清志大社
Reverend Naoki Mabuchi, Chief Priest, Hiyoshi Taisha.
実行委員会委員長
The Chairman, Executive Committee,
天台宗宗務総
Venerable
長
Shoko Abe, President, the Tendai Buddhist Denomination.
実行委員会副委員長
Vice Chairman, Executive Committee, Reverend Keiji Kunitomi, the Chair of the Board, Rissho Koseikai.
以上の皆様です。本日はよろしくお願
Thank
いい
you
た
very
します。
much.
それでは開式にあたり
And on this
実行委
occasion
員
of
会副委
opening,
員長国富圭司
a Vice Chairman of Executive Committee, the Chair of the Rissho Koseikai, Reverend Keiji Kunitomi is going to give us a few
国
words.
副委員長よろ
Vice
しくお願いいた
Chairman
します
Kunitomi, please.
皆様よろしくお願いいたします。
Honorable religious leaders, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure the ceremony prayer for world peace is being held on the 35th anniversary of the Religious Summit meeting on Mount Hiei. On behalf of Executive Committee, I would like to express my deepest gratitude for your cooperation. My many thanks to the religious leaders gathering here from around the world despite the pandemic, the participants joining this event through live streaming, and all related parties who have worked to prepare for today's meeting. In 2020 and 2021, we were obliged to limit the number of participants in face-to-face meetings to prevent the spread of COVID-19 infection. So I'm particularly delighted to meet you in person at this summit. The first religious summit meeting on Mount Hiei was held in August 1987, inheriting the spirit of the Assisi prayer meeting held in October 1986. Since the late Most Venerable Etai Yamada, the supreme priest of the Tendai Buddhist denomination, participated in the meeting in Assisi, he advocated similar meetings should be organized on Mount Hiei. The theme of this meeting is climate change and duties of religious leaders. As you know, we've seen recently frequent occurrence of droughts, heavy rains, and bushfires in various parts of the world. Global warming is the major contributing factor, and some of them have big impact to be called the greatest disaster in several decades or graced in the ceremony. And in the previous session, we have sought, as a religious person, which way we should pursue. And we confirm the specific role the religious leaders should play, and we renewed a resolution to take up actions in our daily lives. I firmly believe prayer and dialogue are the pillars of the spirit of the religious summit meeting on Mount Hiei. Japan's religious circle has embraced prayer and dialogue. Various religious groups have worked together to form a uniform team, embodying the Buddhist concept Jitaichi. Nyo, or unity of oneself and others. Japan's religious circle consists of many different forms of faith, but it maintains perfect harmony. The state of which I believe should be proudly presented to the world and evaluated fairly as a wonderful model. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our predecessors, leading to form strong ties and unite diverse religious groups by stressing the vital importance of prayer and dialogue. The global population will reach 8 billion this autumn, reportedly. I truly hope all people will be able to lead peaceful lives under stable climatic conditions without being exposed to the menace of natural disasters. We pledge that we will work to fulfill our duties to the best of our humble abilities. With this, I would like to conclude my greeting. Vice Chairman Kunitomi, I thank you very much.
Now, we'd like to proceed to the reading of message from Mount Hiei, which was the original one announced in 1987, which are led by the young religious leaders. So, the young religious leaders who are going to lead the message will come to the podium. I will introduce them. Representative of Kyoha Shinto, Reverend Muneyoshi Kurozumi. Representative of Buddhism, Venerable Myokaku Kominami. Representative of Christianity, Reverend Risako Nitta. Representative of Shinto, Reverend Sumideko Yamaguchi. Representative of Federation of New Religious Organizations of Japan, Reverend Miyuki Rikihisa. Representative of Islam, Reverend Yusuke Fujitami. Now the leaders will read the message. We, representatives of various religions of the world, gathered to pray for peace at the religious summit meeting on Mount Hiei, Kyoto, Japan, on the 3rd and 4th August 1987, on the occasion of the 1,200th anniversary of the founding of Mount Hiei, think it appropriate to send a message to all the believers and the people of goodwill who are sincerely concerned about world peace. Our being together here to pray for peace signified a continuation of the same open spirit in which the day of prayer was observed at Assisi in October 1986, when the leaders of different religious traditions came together to pray for peace. Their intention was to offer the suffering world of today a powerful witness to the common commitment of religions to peace and to the cause of men, while all remained true to their own religious background and retained the identity of the faith of each. We recognize and affirm that the search for peace is a fundamental aspect of every religion, according to which peace is not merely the absence of war, but the state of fraternal concord and realization of the unity of the whole human family. Peace cannot exist without justice and love. As such, the desire for peace must be sincerely fostered by the followers of all religions.
When we pray, we cannot but confess our unworthiness for the task of peace. Therefore, we pray for our own inner renewal so that we may be more faithful to our commitment to peace. Praying for peace involves also working for peace and even suffering for peace. Service and sacrifice for this cause takes different forms and methods, such as working for the resolution of conflicts, disarmament, development, the preservation of the environment, human rights, care for refugees, and the transformation of unjust social systems. Religious people have to make a preferential option for the poor. Our task is enormous, and our own strength is insufficient. Thus, we seek to go forward in the power of prayer. We are confident that the Supreme Being hears our trustful prayers and listens to our supplications. Prayers and meditations cleanse our hearts and souls and make us humble instruments of peace. May our example of coming together here to pray for peace be followed and multiplied elsewhere in the world, and may the great gift of peace for which all humanity yearns be granted in our time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the message was led brilliantly, notwithstanding the torrential rain and the thunder. Thank you very much. Please give them big hands. We would like to ask the appearance of the Most Venerable Hiei Oki, Honorary Advisor, Executive Committee, Supreme Priest, the Tendai Buddhist Denomination, the 258th Supreme Priest of the Tendai Buddhist Denomination. The 35th anniversary of the Religious Summit meeting on the mountain Hiei, commemorating the summit meeting at 3:30 of this day every year, we had to ring the bell for peace. So this year, we would like to ring the bell again for symbolizing our prayers for world peace.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So wishing for world peace.
Moment in
Silence.
silence.
On behalf of the organizer, the Most Venerable Koe Oki, Honorary Advisor of the Executive Committee, and the 258th Supreme Priest of the Tendai Buddhist denomination will deliver a greeting message. I would first like to thank our Supreme Beings for their blessings, especially for enabling us to gather here on Mount Hiei with leading religious leaders from around the world in order to hold the Interreligious Gathering of Prayers for World Peace on the 35th anniversary of the Religious Summit meeting on Mount Hiei. To all parties involved in preparation of this event, I would also like to express my deepest gratitude for your dedication. Inheriting the spirit of the Assisi prayer meeting held in Assisi, Italy in 1986, we have organized a series of religious summit meetings on Mount Hiei, the Interreligious Gatherings of Prayer for World Peace. At these meetings, we have prayed together for lasting world peace. This year's event, held on the 35th anniversary for the first meeting, has been designed to encourage representatives of various religions and denominations to assemble and pray together and to vow that they will continue to hold the gatherings. Supported by religious traditions that provide us with the guiding principles, we have been working to deepen interreligious understanding, pray together for world peace, and pass on the spirit and achievements of our predecessors, including saints and virtuous priests. All over the world, we now see various natural disasters, including heavy rains and great floods, abnormally high temperatures and droughts, which are responsible for many forest fires and melting glaciers and glacial lake outburst floods, resulting from a rise in the average global temperature. Climate change caused by an increase in greenhouse gases has reached critical levels, threatening not only biodiversity but also the very survival of countless living things, including animals, plants, and even humankind. For the theme of the Interreligious Gathering of Prayer for World Peace on the 35th anniversary of the Religious Summit meeting, we have selected Climate Change and Duties of Religious Leaders. This is because while we are concerned about the frequent occurrence of armed conflicts in various parts of the world and their persistence, we ardently hope for the preservation of the earth and its environment, home to all life forms. Environmental deterioration is regarded as an inevitable consequence of modern civilization. As in the case of a critical climate change, environmental deterioration has an impact on all living things on the earth. In face of this severe reality, as religious leaders, we are expected to stay close to and support people suffering from impacts of climate change. To seek solutions, we are also expected to engage in various programs in joint efforts with the followers of our religions. Let us work to reduce environmental impacts in our religious and daily activities and pray to our Supreme Beings for their generous support in our endeavors. Finally, may our humble prayers accord with the will of our Supreme Beings, and may this planet, Mother Earth, continue to be healthy and wholesome. August 4th, 2022, Koe Oki Tendai Zasu, the Supreme Priest of the Tendai Buddhism denomination, Honorary Advisor of the Executive Committee of the 35th anniversary of the Religious Summit meeting on Mount Hiei. Thank you very much for your attention. Well, we are now encouraged by the Supreme Beings in my reading of my greeting, and let us now not be lost in this thunder and work together for another year. So I do humbly ask for your continued support and cooperation. The Most Venerable Oki, thank you very much.
So the ceremony of prayers, now we would like to adjourn the ceremony. And the drafting committee there is a drafting exercise going on the declaration on the 35th anniversary religious summit. So when you go back to the hall, that will be distributed to you. And when you go home, we will distribute the statement from this meeting to individual address. And the theme was climate change and duties of regional dealers. We see quite frequent change of weather. In Japan, I believe that the river Mogami in the northern part of Japan was flooded. And in Europe as well, there are a lot of fires and wildfires. We are witnessing directly the abnormal weather. So I would say that this theme was quite befitting in those circumstances. For this particular meeting, I really hope that we confirm our commitment to our mission. So I want each of you to convey a conviction to your confederation. There are several days which are very hot in weather. But today we would like to adjourn this meeting, the 35th anniversary of Religious Summit meeting on Mount Hiei. Last but not least, together with you, we would like to share our prayers in the light of various people who are suffering quite severely in the world. So let us offer a silent prayer. So would you please offer a silent prayer at this moment? Thank you very much. While we are offering silent prayer, we still hear the sounds of thundering. And maybe that thunder is a call for all of us that we should do more. Realization of the world peace, for the realization of world peace, let's continue a dialogue and prayer. I really thank you for your joining us today.